Cozart, a Houston area kid. Cole Stewart went 4th overall last year to the Twins. He's from these parts. Sarah Eckert now on yet another local high schooler who's expected to be one of the top picks in tomorrow's draft. It's the final part of our 5-part Road to the Draft series.
It's my entire world. It's a game I love, the game I've always wanted to play. Still playing it and hopefully continue to play it for 20 years, but yeah, it's definitely the best game in the world.
Tyler Kolek is the pride of Shepherd, a small Texas town of about 2,000 people an hour northeast of Houston. This week, the right-handed pitcher is expected to be the first person ever drafted from Shepherd High School.
I'm extremely blessed to be able to coach him because I'm a younger coach, and some coaches go their whole life and don't have a guy like this, and I'm getting him into my first couple years of being a head coach, so it's pretty cool to watch, and it's going to be exciting to see what he does in the next couple years.
It is very exciting because, I mean, just to know that what he's about to take on and being able to know we're about to be able to watch, one of our good friends play on TV maybe one day, and he doesn't talk much about it, but you can tell he is excited about the opportunity, and he's ready to take on that next step in his life.
The Texas Fireballer is an imposing 6'5", 250 pounds, and regularly throws a 100-mile-per-hour fastball, packing some serious heat from a serious frame.
To me, he's the hardest throwing amateur in draft history. And I've talked to several scouts who've seen that 102. He warms up at 95 to 97. He's just kind of playing catch.
He throws his slider some, but he relies on his curveball more. His curveball is usually 78 to 82. Fastball, curveball is his 2 main pitches, but his changeup, I think, is going to be really good.
The problem is arm slot, and he kind of falls off to the side after he delivers towards the first base side of the diamond. So the mechanics will have to get cleaned up. He's kind of a loose cannon. You like the moxie that he brings. He's a defensive end on the high school football field. He's used to sacking quarterbacks. That's what you want from a guy that's going to be your workhorse to lead a rotation.
Kolek missed most of his junior season with a broken left arm. When he was able to start tossing a ball 8 weeks later, he was throwing harder and faster and hit 100 miles per hour for the first time. The biggest difference before and after hitting that mark? His control.
There was probably a game last year, he probably walked 8 batters in one game. And this year, he walked 8 batters the whole year, which is, again, that's crazy for that kind of control. And his confidence was through the roof.
In early May, Bo Porter and bench coach Dave Tremblay joined Nolan Ryan for a 2.5-hour drive to Jasper to scout Tyler in his team's playoff game against Silsbee. Although they lost 4-1 and Tyler's high school career was ended, his pain was a little bit easier to take when he got to meet his baseball hero.
It was awesome. It was, I mean, that's probably one of the biggest things on your bucket list when you grow up, is to have just to meet your model and then have them come to your baseball game. It's mind-blowing.